Hello, my very lovely Libras. This is your reading for the week of May 11th, or when you hear it and it resonates. And of course, it won't be for every Libra. Libra, the first thing that I was seeing as I was calling in spirit to work with what's best for the collective, I saw again this beautiful, really vibrant energy. And, there's different ways of seeing energy when you're working psychically. And this particular one, I'm feeling like it's coming all around me and that it's literally infusing my body. And this is the representation of what I see it doing for you. And as I'm experiencing this energy, what I'm really feeling is there's the kind of love that comes from the wisdom of knowing that we are all here, connected, unified, one energy, one spirit, that is built out into all of these different personalities. But that fundamentally, we are this divine energy. We are all this divine energy. Why is that relevant for you? This is relevant because the image that I see for you, Libra, is you standing comfortably, confidently, and you are saying to people who come one by one, your regrets of how you might have let them down, your explanations of anything that feels relevant to you about any situation where you carry regrets, shame, guilt, blame, anything like that towards any of these people that might come towards you. Now, I'm working with this one because it's not necessarily the way I would initially think I would go. But the feeling that I'm getting with this is this, it's you being able to forgive yourself. It's not that you're asking forgiveness from somebody else, although you are. But the essential part of this, Libra, is that by doing this, by greeting whoever it is you feel you have offended or hurt or let down, what you're doing is you are owning the fact that you are also fallible, that they are fallible, that we're all fallible, and that this is part of life. And what's valuable and important in this is it's you loving you. It's you saying, I don't have to be perfect. I can regret this. And I'm allowed and I'm able to regret it because I no longer have to feel guilty about it. I can accept that we are all part of something and that in the process, things are going to hit the fan. We're not always going to make the right decision. We cannot possibly, because we're here to learn. We learn through making mistakes. This beautiful energy that's running through you, that's suffusing your body, for me is the quality of divine loving that comes in within that sense of understanding unity, understanding how does that play out. We're all playing with certain emotions. We all have the same palette of color in terms of emotions and expressions and experiences. And so it's us learning to understand that and being able to quietly, confidently stand in a loving space with ourselves. So whether you do this exercise where you call people in front of you in your mind's eye and tell them what you think, tell them what you felt, please understand if you do that, it's not with a sense of shame, which with a sense of self-acceptance and understanding. And if you choose to do it in reverse, because sometimes it is holding on to somebody else having done something to us, but that it's really not something that they have done. It's a perception. So sometimes you might be in your own mind acknowledging misperceptions in the belief of somebody having hurt you or done something against you and forgiving yourself for that and possibly acknowledging that to them, again, in your mind's eye. This is just, it feels to me as though Spirit is really just supporting you and saying, Libra, this is you now, able to work with a higher energy of love. and that it starts with you being able to accept you for who you are and understanding that fallibility is a part of life and not something that you're already supposed to have figured out. And as you do that, it's literally like the self-love that flows through you takes a lens, cleans a lens for you so that now you see everything differently. And within that, that's a broad statement. Okay, can you narrow that down? You get to see relationships differently and your emotions differently. You're getting now to develop a relationship with your emotions rather than be overwhelmed by them. And that is a point of power and growth and freedom that is just a magnificent thing that we all would benefit from. I leave you with that, my very dear Libras. Take care.